still scoreless in their first 5 attempts. And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Warriors leading by 6. And stolen by Howard. And that one's good. Beverly. He's got 5.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
It's Curry with the drive. Green kicks to Curry. Here's Bogut. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thornton. 3-on-3. Pass to Beverly. Lets it go with a 3. And Thornton gets it to go on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got his bucket.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
Yeah, we'll see, though, Greg. I mean, it looks like that might be the case. They might need a few more like it, though, because that lead has been steadily dwindling.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Free throw good, Howard. Some changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. He hits both from the stripe. The Warriors have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. The drive by Green. It's rebounded by Houston. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
Yeah, and you can see their frustration growing and growing as they continue to come up empty on their possession. By the end, they were just happy to watch the clock wind down and move on.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Beverly with the ball. Barbosa picks him up. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Smith comes in for Trevor Ariza. Brewer is checked in for James Harden. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverly. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Ball going up court. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
Here's Brewer. Tipped away. Iguodala with the steal. And it's Green missing. And here are the Rockets. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Dishes it to Thornton. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Stripped it away. To the middle. Here's Brewer. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Screen by Smith. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Houston leading by 5. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Now here's Lawson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Smith, no luck.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Rockets on top, ending the third quarter on a 20-6 run. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. We look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Ariza goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just what the doctor ordered us, some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Kicks it out to Harden. 6 to shoot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
And he makes the first. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And both free throws good for James Harden.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And he gets it to go. 13 points for Steph Curry.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Curry brings the double. And it's slammed in by Howard.
They weren't very crisp in the first half, but they've really picked it up. The same shots they struggled with earlier are now starting to fall.
And that one's good. 6 points for Draymond Green.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Thompson dishes to Curry. And it's Bogut atop the key. Back to Curry. To the inside. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Green.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. And both free throws good for James Harden. Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Curry kicks to Green. Stolen by Beverly. And now running up the court, Brewer pushing it up. He feeds it to Beverly. And that one's good. Beverly's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
You know, everybody seems to be sleepwalking out there on defense, and it's been that way, guys, ever since they came out of the halftime locker room.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Harden, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Well, this is nothing new. There is some debate on how successful max contracts have been in the NBA. A lot of players have demanded max contract money, but haven't lived up to the pay. And in my opinion, there are only about 15 guys worthy of max contracts in the league in any given year.
Here's Brewer. Second chance shot. Howard can't hit.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Harden the pass to Howard. Feeds to Beverly. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. The shot is off. The Warriors go the other way with it. Well, we were talking about max contracts. There are arguments to their benefits. Commissioner Adam Silver said last year that he feels they help with parity. What do you think?
You know, for the most part, I do believe he's correct. I mean, they do help with parity. For guys like LeBron and Durant, let's face it, the big max contract can be a hindrance. They're probably considered to be worth far more than they're paid. But it's going to be something that is debated back and forth throughout the next negotiations for the CBA.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open. Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
From deep, Harden. The shot misses. Nice D from Bogut. And here is Curry. So we see the Rockets get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.